So here's a commentated tutorial on the Leeman maneuver, as we like to call it. This is basically a maneuver to copy parts of an older riff into a new riff. So kind of the only way to merge things or merge different riffs that we have right now. The situation is as follows. This is a riff that's playing right now. And if we go a little bit back in history, there's this little melody that I kind of want to add to this latest riff. As you see, they're totally different riffs, and also this layer right here, it occupies the last layer, so it's obviously overdubbed already, like all of these layers, those are different ones. So how do we add this to this? So the trick goes as follows. First you go back to the melody that you want to have, and you select any effect. The important thing is that you have an effect selected. They are all transparent by default. And also make sure that at the bottom right here you have the layer selected as well. Now just let it run through any effect, doesn't matter if it's a delay or low pass, as long as you don't actually apply the effect, so you don't play around with the XY pad. And just let it record for a bit. The more or the longer that you let it record, the more time you will have in the next step. And you will have to do a very quick maneuver here, so the more leeway you give yourself, the better. So right now the whole loop has filled. So I know now when I switch to the next riff, I got plenty of time to do the following. I switch to the new riff, and now obviously the drum layer is selected, but everything that's still in the looper, especially the last part, is still the old melody. So I just select a different layer, one that is empty, and hit the looper. In this case, I hit the looper at the very last section. And there we go, now the melody is here. But obviously I just looped the whole long layer. And there's plenty of silence in there as well, as you can tell. So basically you just have to wait for it to come around again to just loop the part that you actually want. Because we looped more than we actually wanted. It's just that we wanted to give ourselves some time. There we go, now it's there. This is still, like the first time you do this, it's still fairly complicated, I gotta admit, but I also kind of like it. I kind of like doing it. It feels very satisfactory when you actually pull it off. But yeah, that's the tutorial. Thanks for watching.